12 hours on a Friday. And for the next 2 hours, if you want to know about hard music, we've got me, Kutski, as your guide for the next 2 hours, 1 till 3. All the hard beats and this track in the background. I've been so excited all week to drop it for you. I just had to play it as the first tune. There's rumour of an album on the cards early next year from an artist, one of my favourite on the scene, goes by the name of Break3, Bree RK3. And this is his remix of Cafe Del Mar. Trust me, you're going to love this. Turn it up.
Keeping the rave alive.
Kutski. See what I mean about that one? Heavy way to kick off the show. That's Break3 with Cafe Del Mar. Spelt in the usual way where all the vowels are like numbers and letters, so you look at it, it doesn't look as if it means anything, but then you can kind of, if you break it down, it'll make sense. Definitely damaging on the dance floor. I've had one gig out in the club since I've had this one. I played this as first tune. You should have seen the place when this tune dropped. Massive.
Hello.
Radio 1.
let's run down what's coming up on the show tonight then. As always, got a big heavy one for you with all the best hard dance, hardcore and rave music. We have Snap, Crackle, Drop. Going for a house classic this week. I know you're thinking house, that's not normally what you play on the show. Not so sure about that. Trust me, stick with me on it, you'll enjoy it. We've got the hardest record in the world at the polar opposite end of house music. The new Masters of Hardcore anthem. And we've got a guest mix from Phoenix and Ruthless, the history of jump style of music which is really big out in Belgium, Holland. New variation of this music starting to catch on in the UK at the moment, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a history lesson. Them guys really know the score. But up first, time for the hard dance mix. Brand new Mark Sherry, Organ Donors on the remix. This is Radio 1.
Expect big, fast, heavy beats.
perfect now and forever. Everyone is moving, wrapped inside the rhythm. Everything will be perfect tonight and forever. Light shine off, light shine on, making our faces many colors. Everyone is moving like waves make an ocean on and on. Everybody's singing, yes, this is happiness happening. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Keeping things moving, lots to get through, so many great amazing new tunes sent through this week. It's just been one of them weeks. This one in the background now, John the Baptist and Chucky, Insomnia, Relapse, some pounding hard trance for you. Got to say respect to these guys, continuing to push this sound that they love. When many of the guys that were doing this sound around 2004 moved on to hardstyle, they're still sticking with what they love and still keeping things fresh as well. It's important. It's John the Baptist and Chucky. Before that, you heard the new Alex Kidd versus Intuition. Happiness happening. It's all about the hard dance right now. In the mix with Kutski, Radio 1.
Kutski. Hard and fast.
On a Friday night on Radio 1.
Keeping the rave alive.
Kutski.
feel me? Follow me. I am the light that shines. Follow me. Children of the night, step into the light. Follow me. Come from out the shadows into the light. Follow me. Come from out of the darkness. It's a paradise. Follow me.
Yes, hard, fast, and heavy beats. Does that justice, I think. Finishing up the mix with a classic. I love just about everything that Derb's touched over the years. And I think this remix, right at the top of the list, from back in 2002, Space Frog, Follow Me, Derb remix, still goes off on the dance floors today, even when people don't know it. You know, you can tell by a reaction people don't know the original, but still goes off on the dance floor. I think, you know, nearly 10 years later, sign of a great tune.
Radio 1. Kutski.
Fat C.
Blow your mind with the rock in front. I'm keeping on with my words so strong, pure perfection from beginning to the end. I'm here once again. Blow your mind with the rock in front. I'm keeping on with my words so strong, pure perfection from beginning to the end. I'm here once again. Blow your mind with the rock in front. I'm keeping.
Okay, let's get some shouts on the go from the Facebook crew. Got in touch during the week. Big up to Aaron, Chris, and Rach from Oakham who got in touch. Also, big shout to Loza, Ollie, John, Gilly, and Howie. The Climax crew 2011, they were out at Climax, the big super rave out in Holland where they play Hardstyle. Massive event that. Lots of people saying that they really enjoyed it this year. And if you're into that Hardstyle beats, you're not going to be disappointed with the show tonight. Lots of the rough stuff in the Euro mix, as well as Phoenix and Ruthless representing Jump Style. Coming up very shortly, we've got Snap, Crackle, Drop. But before that, this mashup in the background now of Lock and Load's Blow Your Mind with Commander Tom, RMI. Played the original of this a few weeks back, but this new mix that I got sent just absolutely blew me away. It's just pure energy on the track and pure devastation on the dance floor. RMI Pumping Remix by Antolini and Montorsi. It's all about the Friday night rave on Radio 1.
Kutski. On a Friday night on Radio 1.
Okay, snap, crackle, drop. Time to dig out an old school vinyl. And this one that I've got, as I said at the top of the show, an early house classic from 1991. Now you may think, kind of house music shouldn't really be on the show, but back then house and hardcore really went hand in hand. And it's got a bit of heritage to this record as well, because I bought it kind of in the late 90s off the Cream resident Fat Phil Cooper at my local record shop down in Chester. So it's, this has probably been played at a lot of raves since I started playing it at raves as well. I know producer Rach is really excited to have this one on. I don't think we've played it on the show. If we haven't, it's not been for a long, long time. The sounds of Bizarre Inc. This is such a feeling.
Hey, Kutski, let's take it back to the old school.
They don't come much bigger. Bizarre Inc. Such a feeling. And I love the fact that, we were just saying with this record, it's like I bought it off Phil Cooper, who was like, a Cream resident, that this piece of vinyl, it can have been played from, kind of the raves right at the early day in the early 90s when it was released, right through to the heyday of Cream in the mid 90s to when it was sold on to me. So I was playing it, in my bedroom, into the underground raves that I was playing. And now, however many years later, pushing 20 years later, it's now being played on Radio 1, this same piece of vinyl. You just can't get that with MP3s these days. It's just that same piece of wax, them same grooves, so many different atmospheres. If only records could talk. Anyway, getting too nostalgic here. Let's keep things moving.
Could you guys please stop scratching?
Kutski. Radio 1. Radio 1.
I'm taking you home tonight.
Winding the clock on that full 20 years as we come bang up to date. Two of the biggest players in the hardstyle scene. Two exciting duos collide on this one. D-Block and Estefan versus Deepack. They both have very contrasting styles, to be honest, but I think this collaboration brings out the best elements of both acts. Really excited about this tune since I first heard it on promo a while back. It's finally out now. This is The Dream Goes On.
Let's go tonight. Taking you home tonight. We party on till daylight. The dream goes on till we drop. Nothing in the world can make us stop.
Yo, what's up with this slow down beat? Damn, man, what is this? What is this? Is this what you Italians call lento? I'll give you something. And while we at it, let's give it a new name, right? The Undersound. Hear this! Check it out. When you listen to the slow down beat, you might think it's music without speech. I'm checking if you dare to open your mind, so you will understand what two worlds combine. What we're doing is supply a little trick. Tempo and stretch out the kick. Deeper and taller, fill up the air. Almost touchable, they surround you everywhere. The energy is building up, the tension is growing. Prepare yourself for something big, mind-blowing. Tekno boy and Ruffian, crushing common ground. It's the revolution of the Undersound. It's the revolution of the Undersound.
Yeah, some bouncy hardstyle fun. Sounds of the Tweekaz. These guys are really the quirky players in the scene at the moment, I think. I was at a gig in Belgium with them, and halfway through they stopped and started squeaking a squeaky duck down the microphone. And I was kind of like, that's interesting. And then they played a Squeaky Duck remix of Party Rockers, a hardstyle Squeaky Duck remix. I was like, so many people take music so seriously in chin stroking these days, and it's easy to forget that it's about having fun. That's what it's about. And I think these guys nail that vibe. The Tweekaz, this is the track, The Groove. Feel good music. And I got some more shouts from the Facebook crew. Big up to Kendo, who got in touch during the week. Wants to big up the Cheshire crew. Yay, that's my crew. Big up to Dan and Bournemouth. Shout to the Flaxway crew over in Yeovil. And Pringle and Gemma, raving it up every week out in the Welsh valleys. And now we go from the feel-good, happy vibes of the Tweekaz into the darker vibe. Sounds the Tone Shifters, Aussie hardstyle duo pushing this new school sound, and this is from their new album, Till Daybreak Meets. This track's entitled Depth of Thought. That's about as raw as they come. They don't come much rawer than that. Zatox and the Rebels, Odissea 2011. We're big fans of Zatox on the show. The king of the raw style sound for me. It's because it's almost like it's really hard. But it's something to dance to on the dance floor as well. Nice melodies. Big fans of that guy for years. Of course, we had him as a guest on the show. Completely tore it up on the guest mix, which is where I first heard this record. Massive stuff.
Radio 1. Kutski.
Right, one more before we get into the guest mix this week. Something from an up-and-coming producer down in Plymouth, southwest of England. Of course, this is a real hotbed for new talent in the hard dance scene at the moment. This is Mike Steventon with Another Way. For our guest mix this week, another exciting history lesson. This time, a hard style of music coming out of Europe at the moment. It's known as jump style. It's been around for quite a while out in Europe, but it's just starting to catch on in the UK at the moment. If you're a regular listener, you know that I've been getting into a lot of this jump style and bounce, and it's really starting to catch on in the UK. So I thought it'd make a great feature to have a little history lesson to take a look back at what had been going on in Europe. But I thought, seeing as I'm just getting into the music, am I really qualified to do this? So I thought, you know what? I'm going to draft in a duo that have lived this scene since day one and are not only experts in the sound, they're two of the key players in the scene too. This is the sounds of Phoenix and Ruthless with a history of jump style on BBC Radio 1.
BBC Radio 1.
blow your mind. Don't take time for me to blow your mind.
Absolutely wicked stuff in the background now. Getting a deep history lesson in the sounds of jump style. Right from the influencing tracks early in the scene through to the key influential tracks. This is the sounds of Phoenix and Ruthless in the mix on Radio 1.
BBC Radio 1.
Radio 1. Radio 1.
Till it hurts.
Wait a minute, listen.
Yeah!
I got
I remember the day I first heard electronic music. My heart got hooked on 4x4 beats. I don't care if it's French tech. I don't care if it's hardstyle. I don't care if it's hardcore. I don't care if it's old school or jump. I don't care if it's French tech. I don't care if it's hardstyle. I don't care if it's hardcore. I don't care if it's old school or jump. You name it. Jump, you name it. Yeah, give it up a show.
Sounds of Jump Style on Radio 1. You're in tune to Kutski on a Friday night. This is how we do it every week. Friday night into Saturday morning, 1 till 3 a.m. Representing the full variety of hard beats from all over the world. Such as this in the background now. Our special guest mix. Absolutely rocking it. And a track in the background by the guys in the mix. Sounds of Phoenix and Ruthless.
Radio 1.
Radio 1. Radio 1.
Let's go!
feeling like a rebel. Look at the DJ, turn up the treble. Check out my style, cause I'm feeling like a rebel. Look at the DJ, turn up the treble. Check out my style, cause I'm feeling like a rebel. Look at the DJ, look at the DJ.
And the music stopped. The music stopped.
BBC Radio 1.
boys and girls. I welcome y'all back in class. Last time we did the kicks, well today we're gonna do the heavy noise. Okay Tommy, let's see if you did your homework, okay? Show me what you come up with. Nah man, come on, is that all you can do? Take a fat sound, add some distortion, and make sure it pounds out of the speakers, okay? Come on, try again. Yeah man, that's more like it. Now try the sidechaining stuff, like Kuhn and Ruthless did, in times like this. Yeah man, that's the offer on the shit right here. You got the teacher going crazy, man. Show these uncles what you got, boy. Let's go. Come on, yeah. Whoo! Nah man, come on, is that all you can do? Show these what you got, boy. Let's go.
up the mix with Phoenix teaching Tommy part 2. Little lesson if you fancy like making a bit of your own jump style. This track tells you how to do it. Thought of everything in this mix, haven't they?
Hello.
Radio 1.
Yeah, massive stuff. Got to say big respect to Phoenix and Ruthless for that amazing mix and history lesson. A lot of tunes in there that I'd heard and I didn't know who they were by. So there's a lot of tracking down that I've got to do now after that little lesson. And what effort they put in the mix as well. I have to say, 35 tracks in half an hour. You know, some people can play like 5 tracks in half an hour, 4 or 5 tracks, and you string it out. Not these guys, really pulled out all the stops. I managed to keep a lid on the language as well, as much as they could do. Because there's a lot of them tracks, let me tell you, that are not so radio friendly. But we're picking up the tempo now, moving things on. Sounds of Japanese hardcore remix style. This is DJ Bug and Shimamura with Witch Jumper. And it's a remix that I got sent through by a new producer from the UK. Goes by the name of Shogo. And this is his remix. Check it out.
Kutski. On a Friday night on Radio 1.
Okay, we've turned up the tempo dial. Now let's turn up the hardness and distortion. It's time for the hardest record in the world right now. Now last week on the hardest record, I think I did quite well with Evil Activity's remix of Adagio for string, but producer Rach was just like, meh, no, not happy with that at all. It needed to be harder. So this week, I've really kind of, I've pulled out all the stops and I've gone for one of the big guns with a brand new official anthem from one of the leading forces in the Gabba scene, a label called Masters of Hardcore. Now these guys, trust me, when hardcore was kind of getting quite cheesy in Holland in the 90s, these guys set up Masters of Hardcore for the rough stuff, and they've been going since then, harder and harder. So I'm assuming that this is going to be worthy of the title. This is the sounds of Restyle featuring Nikita with Assault on the Arena, and this is the hardest record in the world right now.
Yes, Kutski, this is the hardest record in the world right now.
We are the fire, the rage, the
record in the world right now.
Armed and ready to release a fury unknown before. We are the fire, the rage, the conquest. We are the voice of thousands. This is our moment.
Okay, I'm quite proud of myself on this one. Restyle featuring Nikita, Assault on the Arena. And producer Rach gives it a thumbs up.
This is our moment.
Radio 1.
Okay, moving things on swiftly now as we go into the UK hardcore mix. Of course, it was the Hardcore Heaven Awards last weekend. Just got a little rundown of some of the winners in this mix now, and kicking things off with Best Track, which came courtesy of Darren Styles and Gamma. Gamma picking up many awards, as you'll see in this mix now. This is You and I.
Hardcore, know the score.
You and I
it's who I am. 3 days later and still I stand. I don't wanna go, I'm already home. You don't understand, don't even try. It's what I do and it's my life. You'll never know, you'll never know. But you'll never know.
In my power to lose myself for an hour, cause staying at home just tastes sour. So give me a beat I can devour. The lights, the hype, the decks, the mic, I might just ride this track all night. Can't get enough of the buzz, addicted to the speakers rush. I dance, I stop, the bassline pumps, I grit my teeth, the crowd they jump. I take hardcore back to my grave. We came, we saw, we killed the rain. We saw, we killed the rain. We came, 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 we saw, we killed the rain.
In Kutski we trust every Friday night on Radio 1.
We came, we saw, we killed the rain. We came, we saw.
Another Gamma track in the background now, Gamma and WizKid. Both picked up awards. Gamma, Best Hardcore DJ again, I think it's like 4th year in a row now. And congratulations to WizKid on Best MC, big up. Before that you heard a Joey Riot track, who picked up Best Techno DJ. And also for Lethal Theory, along with Kurt, that's Best Label.
I'd do anything in my power to lose myself for an hour, cause staying at home just tastes sour. The lights, the hype, the decks, the mic, I might just ride this track all night. Can't get enough of the buzz, addicted to the speakers rush. I dance, I stop, the bassline pumps, I grit my teeth, the crowd they jump. I take hardcore right to my grave. We came, we saw, we killed the rain.
And earlier in, at the start of the mix, gotta say big up to Mob, who won Best Newcomer.
We came, we saw, we killed the rain. We came, we saw, we killed the rain. We came, we saw, we killed.
Definitely one to watch for 2012. Big Productions. And coming in the background now, track called Body Shake, one of my favourites from earlier in the year by Dougal and Gamma, another Gamma, as those guys won Best Producers. We're running down the Hardcore Heaven Awards results last weekend. UK Hardcore in the Mix, it's Kutski Radio 1.
Kutski on Radio 1.
Hardcore, know the score.
Everybody shake your body.
Control reality.
And closing the UK hardcore mix, track from Kevin Energy, who won Outstanding Contribution. I'd say well earned. Of course, Kev had big influence on the scene and done a lot running record labels since, way back in like 98 onwards. Other people to name check: Scatty, Best Breakthrough MC. Big up to Hixie, Best Event, HTID in the Sun, the Water Park. I was lucky enough to play there and that was a cool vibe, that was. Never been a gig like that before. Best Podcast, Next Generation, big up Brisk and Fracas. And Best Hard Dance DJ, a guy called Kutski. Big up me. So coming up today on Radio 1 from 7 a.m, Edith with the Breakfast Show, 5 a.m, Rob the Bank as always. Rounding up the 12 hours of dance music with his random sprinkling of noise, as he puts it. I like that. Perfect description for the show. Up next, the Essential Mix. But before that, the old school classic that I dig out and drop every week. And as we did Snap Crackle Drop on, kind of a housey hardcore tip, and leave you with like a hardcore drum and bassy tip. This is Chrome and Time. And these guys were genuinely doing straight up old school hardcore rave, and then went on to be big players in the drum and bass scene around 94, 95. This is my pick up from there back in the day. What an anthem. I'm going to be loving this one. I'll catch you next week. This is The Slammer.
We'll dedicate to our ganja man and our Insomnia man.
Trust on BBC Radio 1.
In new music we trust on BBC Radio 1.
Trust us to bring you the best new music
from across the UK and from around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this morning from 5 a.m, Rob the Bank.
This is Rob the Bank playing a random sprinkling of noise.
Now over on BBC Radio 1 Extra.
The hip hop continues with Charlie Sloth.
The hardest hip hop out there right now.
In new music we trust
on BBC Radio 1.
Stop.
Now
let's go.
Essential.
Beat down.
The world's best DJs.
Hey, what's happening? This is Cascade.
This is Laid Back Luke.
Martin Solveig.
Clubtraxx.
This is Julio Bashmore.
Essential Mix. The world's favorite mix show.
Raise your hands in the air and let's do a mic check.